Dyslexic genius here. Now that the shaft's done, and how did I do this? I cleaned the shaft up. This runs smoothly like it should, and this pivots like it should. So what I did was, you can chuck this in your drill at home, or if you have a little lathe, you can do it. So I chucked in about this much of it, half. And then I came in with 320 grit sandpaper. Then what I did, so I took my file, because this in flange piece right here was bent. Remember I talked about that, and I straightened it out? It was boogered up on the inside, on the edge. So when it would come together, this pulley, this piece, wasn't running smoothly against that. So I came in with a file while it was running, and I just hit it like that, just a little bit, to smooth that out. And then I gave it a little taste there, and then I polished this out. And then I flipped everything around, and then I cleaned the other end. But if you look closely, you're going to see, right there in my fingernail, you see that little dark line?
Yeah.
Okay. The material this way on the shaft is smaller than the rest of the shaft. This is really a stop. When you put it in, it stops right where it should be. So what I did on the shaft, say this is a shaft, I put a little deburr mark, like a 45-degree angle. I just took my file and just cut a little. So what that does is you have a hole like this, and you're going to start it, and it's blunt on the inside. So with a little deburr, it's going to guide it right in.
And you did that on this thing.
On this thing.
On this thing.
On the piece that's sticking in, I did this. I just did a little bit of deburr so it'll follow it in. I can show you real quick. Take it back apart. Put a little painter's tape on there to protect the finish, and I'm going to show you real quick. So you can see I put a little indentation right there. See that where I
Yes.
filed it off? And then you can see that little line where it goes in. So then what you do is you take this blue tape, when you set it up, that little deburr mark is going to fit right in the hole, and it's going to follow the hole. And then you're going to take a brass hammer and that's all there is to it. But the trick to this whole thing is that deburr on the end of the shaft. And all you can do is just take, while it's running, you just take the file and you just go like that, like a 45-degree angle, and it knocks that off. And that really helps it guide. If you were watching closely, you go back in the video, you're watching closely, the shaft goes, boop, it stands right up. It's a tendency to put them back in and they'll be crooked, but that aligns the hole and it just pops right in. Very easy fix on an Edison Gem, and that's my tip for the day.